Hi guys and welcome. We're going to take ourselves through a nice core workout today. It's going to be going through all our movements to build up strength through our tummy, through our back, through our sides, everything that's going to be essential for keeping us to be able to do all the things that we love to do for longer in life. With a strong core, it's just everything else just falls into place. So we're going to head down onto the mat. So we're going to dive right into this, so hopefully you're taking yourself through a nice little warm up beforehand to make sure everything's nice and loose, everything's ready to go. But then we're going to dive ourselves into this core workout. The first thing we're going to do, we're going to take ourselves onto our back. I want to roll our tailbone up so our lower back comes into the floor. That's really important. So we're going to keep practicing that for a little bit. We're going to let the tailbone roll down. Tilt the hips, lower back comes into the mat, our core is nice and engaged. And then we let that tailbone come down. So it's just a really subtle little movement, but it's really important. If you can get that back into a nice position with a little tilt, that's going to help really protect the lower back, keep that core nice and activated. So we're in that nice position. Now we're going to pull our knees up into a nice tabletop, and we're going to keep these knees now traveling in towards our chest. So big breath in, we're going to roll up our tailbone. Our core is engaged, we're going to pull those knees in towards our chest. And we're just going to gently roll that tailbone back down. Big breath in, roll it in, and then release, taking it back down. 20 seconds, just working through that movement, getting those knees in nice and close. Breath out as we come down. Breath in, breath out. You've got 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely work. Now we can let those feet come all the way down to the floor. Give our hips a nice little wiggle, loosen things off. Now we're going to take ourselves into dead bugs. That tailbone tuck, lower back into the floor, knees up into tabletop, hands up to the sky. Big breath in, we're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg, extending out, pushing the heel away, pushing the fingertips away, bringing ourselves back. Then the other side, take a big breath in, nice big breath out. Big breath in, nice big breath out. That tailbone is going to start releasing, that lower back's going to start coming off the mat. So that little correction at the top, absolutely perfectly fine. Big breath in, nice big breath out, crack the back. Big breath in, breath out, we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then our last one. Then bringing our feet nicely down. We're going to roll ourselves all the way around now onto a high plank position. So we're going to take our hands underneath our shoulders. We're going to take our left foot back. We're going to push through our hands so our upper back's nicely rounded. Then our right foot comes up. We're going to make sure our hips aren't low. That little tailbone tuck now, just pull the tummy in, tuck that tailbone, that's going to protect that back. Then you're going to take your right knee across to your left wrist, then your left knee across to your right, and we're going to do that for 20. Breath in, breath out, breath in, breath out. And we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Then take our knees down, just push our hips back towards our heels into a nice child's pose to release, and then we're going to bring ourselves up. Now we're going to bring ourselves onto our forearms, holding a nice plank position. Take that left foot back, round up for the shoulders, core engaged, little tuck of the tailbone, right knee comes off. Holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let those knees come down. We're going to hold ourselves back into that plank, and what we're going to try and do is bring our knees outside of our elbows. So we're going to let ourselves come up. Right knee is going to come outside of our right elbow, foot off the floor, bring it back, then left knee outside of left elbow, foot off the floor. 20 seconds. Breathing nice and steady. And we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Let those knees come down. Have a nice little wiggle. Fantastic. Bringing ourselves back up into our high plank. Tummy nice and pulled in, left foot comes back, round up to the shoulders, tuck the tailbone, right leg coming back. Perfect. Now all we're going to do is take ourselves from this position, lift up our right leg, and we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that right foot down, let the left leg come up and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then bring those feet down. Take ourselves onto our sides now. We're going to give our wrists a nice little shake off. We're going to bring our forearm down. We're going to have either our bottom leg bent, top leg straight, or we're going to have our bottom leg straight with the top leg crossed over. We're going to make sure those ribs come up and away. Big breath in, we're going to lift up our hip and our hand's going to come up to the sky. Now with a big breath in, we're going to let that hand come underneath. Breath out and then let it come back up. 20 seconds rotating through. Our chin will come in towards our chest. Then it comes away from the chest as we bring ourselves up. 15. Then 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And then 1. Let our hips come down. We're going to roll ourselves around onto the other side. Once again, bottom leg bent, top leg straight, or bottom leg straight with the top leg crossed over. We lift up through the ribs. We use our hand for a bit of support if we need to, and we lift ourselves up. Now this hand comes up to the sky. We're going to wrap it underneath. Chin comes into chest. Chin comes away from chest. 20 seconds. Nice, easy, nice and controlled. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. And let our hips come down. Right, now we're going to work our tummy a little bit. We're going to now, tummy some more. And we're going to sit ourselves up nice and tall. I chose the hottest day, I think, to be able to do this. So I apologise for sweating everywhere. Alright, so we're going to sit up nice and tall. Our hands are going to come forward. We're going to imagine that a ball is going to come hit our tummy. We're going to round that back. We're going to catch that ball. We're going to bring our chin into our chest, and we're going to lower ourselves down towards the mat. We're not going to go all the way down, and we're going to sit ourselves back up. Push that ball away. Lift our chin away from our chest. Catch that ball. Bring ourselves up. Big breath in. Nice big breath out. Pull away. Push that ball away. Lovely. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right, you've got 2 options for this next one. We can either lower ourselves down and bring our forearms to the floor so we've got a nice bit of support. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a big breath in. We're going to let our knees come in towards our chest. We're going to extend them out and we're going to be doing nice little flutters. Or if you want an extra challenge, we catch that ball. We bring our chin into our chest. We lower ourselves to a nice pointy point. Lift the left leg, lift the right, and we're going to take ourselves into nice little flutters. So pick which one suits you best. I'm going to go in 5, 4, catch the ball, 3, 2, 1. Now forearms down, lift the left leg or right leg, and we've got 20. Lift the chin away from the chest. Pull the shoulders now back away from our ears. We're just going to keep this nice position, that nice hollow tummy for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet come down, roll ourselves down. Fantastic. Right, this next one, there's another 2 options. We can take ourselves with our hands to the sides, or a really good one for protecting our lower back. If you do that nice little pelvic tilt, and with our fingers, we're just going to place it right underneath the bottom of our bum, right at the bottom of that tailbone. Now that tailbone is lifted up, our lower back's automatically placed into the floor, and then we can bring those knees nicely up into tabletop. We can straighten those legs up, and then with a big breath in, we're just going to lower one leg down at a time. The leg that's up in the air, feel like it's pulling towards your body. That's going to keep it nicely up. And we just take ourselves through. Nice single leg drops. Hands over to the side or underneath that tailbone. 15, 14, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Bend those knees, bring ourselves back, have a little shake off of the hips. Lovely job. We're going to take ourselves now into another 2 options. We're going to take our tailbone up, we're going to lift those knees into tabletop, we're going to take our hands either up to the sky. Now this is option 1. Take a big breath in, extend both arms and both legs out, and then pull ourselves back. Or option 2, we've got a bit more of a challenge. We're going to let those hands come down, we're going to let our knees come in towards our chest, we're going to lift our hips up into the air, we're going to lower them down, and then we're going to extend. So we've got 2 options. We've either got double arm, double leg, or a nice shoulder stand to extension. And we're off we go. We've got 20 seconds working through what feels best for you. Keeping that nice control, nice big steady breaths. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. And a lovely job. Right, now we're going to roll ourselves round. We're going to take ourselves into a Sphinx pose. With this pose, we're going to be helping. The idea is to stretch through our tummy muscles, and we've got to protect our lower back. We're going to squeeze our bum to do that. So we're going to have our hands down in front of us, palms nicely spread. We're going to let our hips drop down to the floor. Top 2 toes pushing into the mat. We're going to squeeze that bum. Now we're going to lift up our head, and I want you to feel like your tummy is pushing towards the mat from the midsection, not from the hips, but from the midsection. Push that towards the mat. Now push through your hands, lift up that head and stretching through our tummies. Pushing the tummy towards the floor, squeezing the bum, protecting that lower back, and we're just lifting up and holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, squeeze the bum, 3, 2, 1, big breath in, lift up the hips, walk our hands back towards our body and our hips back towards our heels, let the head come through down onto the mat, and then just relax into that nice child's pose. And then just gently lift up through the hips, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, and we're going to do some cat-cows to finish. Tucking our tailbone underneath, rounding up through the back. Let the tailbone come up, pull the shoulders back, nice look forward. Breath in, breath out, and then just loosening off those hips. For 10, 9, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And a nice little shake off. And that, guys, sweaty mess. That, guys, is you done for your core exercises today. So again, the core is really essential because it's going to keep you active for the rest of your life. You can keep that nice and strong, and you'll be able to do all the things that you love for as long as you possibly want. Just keep that core nice and strong, all those different variations. Remember, strength is in rotations as well, so remember those side planks are really important. Yeah, enjoy, guys.